Welcome back, children. That was a pleasant music, right? This is one of the ancient Roman music called Pompai. Welcome back to the second class of Roman numerals. I want all of you to take the notebook in which you have written the Roman numerals and their values. Be ready with a pencil and an eraser. So Roman numerals are based on 7 letters: I, which stands for 1, V equals 5, X 10, L 50, C 100, D 500 and M thousands. I'm going to give you a few tips on how to remember these 7 letters and their values. So these are the 7 letters. To remember these letters, I'll give you a mnemonic. I value xylophones like cows do milk. So look at the first letter of every word. IVX LCDM. Or in reverse, my dear cat loves extra vitamins intensely. So the first letter of every word, MDCLXVI, denote the Roman numerals. The values of I, V and X are easy to remember. So I'm going to give you few tips to remember the values of L, C, D and M. C stands for century. Have you heard this century anywhere? Yes, you have heard this word in cricket. And century means 100. So the value of C is 100. Then L. As L comes before C, it is definitely lesser than C. How much lesser? Half. So the value of L is 50. To remember the value of D, remember the value of L, and to that just add a 0, which will give you the value of D, that is 500. Next, to the value of C, if you add a 0 at last, it gives the value of M, which is 1000. So L 50, C 100, D 500 and M 1000. Let's recap what we learnt in the previous class. We learnt the rules to write the Roman numerals. The rules are rule of repetition, rule of addition and rule of subtraction. What does the rule of repetition say? It says no letter can be repeated more than 3 times. The rule of addition says when a smaller value is written to the right of the greater value, then it has to be added with the greater value. The rule of subtraction says when a smaller value is written before the greater value, then you have to subtract the smaller value from the greater value. I hope all of you have noted down these rules in your notebook in yesterday's class. As I said in the previous class, the 7 letters which form the basis of Roman numerals and their values are I is equal to 1, V 5, X is 10, L is 50, C is 100, D is 500 and M is 1000. So here the values I, X, C and M. These 4 letters can be repeated to the maximum of 3 times, but the letters V, L and D are never repeated or subtracted. Now, let's practice writing the Roman numerals from 1 to 10 and then 11 to 20. We'll start with 1 to 10. So, the number 1 is written in the Roman numerals as I. We have this value directly in the Roman numeral system. So, 1 is written as I. 2. 2 can be written as II. That is 1 plus 1, which is 2. 3 is written as III, that is 1 plus 1 plus 1, which will give you 3. So, the Roman numeral for 3 is III. Then 4. How do we write 4? Can we write I 4 times? No. According to the rule of repetition, that is not possible. Then we have to write it as IV, where we apply the rule of subtraction. When a smaller value is written before the greater value, it has to be subtracted. So 5 minus 1 is 4. So the value of 4 in Roman numerals is IV. 5. In the Roman numeral system, we have a symbol for 5, which is V. Then 6. So we have to write the number 6 with the base of 5, that is V. And we have to apply the rule of addition here. VI. As per the rule of addition, a smaller value written after a greater value, it has to be added. According to the rule of addition, a smaller value written after the greater value has to be added. So 5 plus 1 is 6. Hence 6 is written as VI. Can you guess how to write 7 using the same principle? Yes, VII. That is 5 plus 1 plus 1, which will give you 7. Similarly, 8 is written as 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So, the Roman numeral for 8 is VIII. 9. Can we write 9 as VIII? Can we write I 4 times here? According to the rule of repetition, that is not possible. So, how do we write 9? IX, the rule of subtraction. A smaller value written before the greater value, which means it has to be subtracted. So 10 minus 1, which is equal to 9. So 9 is written as IX. And then finally 10. We have the value of 10 directly in the Roman number system, which is X. So 10 is written as X. Now, how to write numbers from 11 to 20? These numbers should be written with the base 10. That is 10 plus 1 is 11, right? So, the Roman numeral for 10 is X and for 1 is I. So, we write both together applying the rule of addition. A smaller value written after the greater value should be added. So, 10 plus 1 will give you Xi, which is 11. The next number, 12. It has to be written as 10 plus 2. Now you know the Roman numeral for 2, right? The Roman numeral for 2 is II. Hence, 12 is written as 10 plus 2. Again, here the rule of addition is applied. So, XII will give you the number 12. How to write the rest of the numbers? Can you try it by yourself? Write up to 20. Pause the video, try it by yourself, complete up to 20, then play the video to check your answers. Have you written, children? Are you ready to check your answers? Here are your answers. Again, pause the video and check your answers. After that, you can play the video. Get ready for the game time. Copy the URL in your notebook, type it out in Google, and you can start playing the game. I'll tell you how to play the game. Just click on the URL. You'll be taken to that page. This is how you play the game. It's really fun. It also improves your concentration as well as helps you to remember the Roman numerals. Happy game time, children. So after playing the game, you can start writing numbers, remembering the rules. I'll give you the answers in the next class to check. Then take page number 15 of your I Did It book and complete question number 1 and 2 only. Thank you, children. See you all tomorrow.